What is up, my Berserker Patriot Store family? This is going to be a good one today. Guarding Virtue and Freedom by the Founding Fathers of America. By the men that wrote and drafted the Constitution of America. By our first president in United States history. This is good stuff. For everyone that doesn't say God should be in the Constitution, it was made very clear by our forefathers that God is the Constitution. The rules of God come before the Constitution. It makes it very clear. We're going to start off with a quote from Benjamin Franklin. Only a virtuous people are capable of freedom. As nations become corrupt and vicious, they have more need of masters. Let me repeat that for you. Benjamin Franklin. Only a virtuous people are capable of freedom. As nations become corrupt and vicious, they have more need of masters. This next quote is from John Adams. Our Constitution was made only for a moral and religious people. It is wholly inadequate to the government of any other. Do you understand that? Our Constitution was made only for a moral and religious people. Meaning, you don't need to be in America if you're not a moral or godly man. The Constitution was literally built on God. This country was literally built on the rules of God. Okay? For anyone that says it's not. This is Samuel Adams. Not the beer. The forefather. The sum of all is, if we would mostly, truly enjoy the gift of heaven, let us become a virtuous people. Then shall we both deserve and enjoy it. Let me repeat that last part. Enjoy the gift of heaven. Let us become a virtuous people. Then shall we both deserve and enjoy it. While on the other hand, if we are universally vicious and debauched in our manners through the form of our Constitution carries the face of the most exalted freedom, we shall in reality be the most abject slaves. Samuel Adams. You don't keep up with God, you don't have good morals, you don't have good values, you're a slave. You're a slave. You're a slave to your masters. You're a slave to your rulers. I thought you were trying to get out of chains. Guess what? There's only one that can break the chains, and that's Jesus, man. Come on. This is George Washington's farewell address. It's a little longer than the other ones. Of all the dispositions and habits which lead to political prosperity, religion and morality are indispensable supporters. In vain would that man claim the tribute of patriotism who should labor to subvert these great pillars of human happiness, these firmest props of the duties of men and citizens. The mere politician, you're not shit, you're nothing is basically what that says. The mere politician, equally with the pious man, ought to respect and to cherish them. Let it simply be asked, where is the security for property, for reputation, for life, if the sense of moral and religious obligation desert the oaths which are the instruments of investigation in the courts of justice? So let's recap that last part, because that's pretty self-explanatory. The security for property, for reputation, for life, in the sense of moral and religious obligation, desert the oaths which are the instruments of investigation in courts of justice. George Washington's farewell address is what that was. This next one is short. It's Thomas Jefferson. We in America do not have government by the majority. We have government by the majority who participate. All tyranny needs to gain a foothold is for the people of good conscience to remain silent, which is what you're doing now, my fellow brothers and sisters out there. You should be fighting for God, not living in fear but in faith. We in America do not have government by the majority. We have government by the majority who participate. All tyranny needs to gain a foothold is for the people of good conscience to remain silent and do nothing. That's powerful. If you don't think that's powerful, then man, how can you not love this country? How can you not love these articles of the Constitution, of the writings of our forefathers? They were for us and God. That's it. They were for the people and God. They were the government. Do you understand that? This is the government talking shit to themselves. This is our forefathers, the government talking shit to themselves so they can't get the fuck out of line. Do you understand? It's awesome. My next video is going to be educating the people, and it's going to start off with a very short quote by James Madison, then George Washington, then Thomas Jefferson, and Thomas Jefferson. And then after that, we get into the Constitution itself. And we're going to break that down, amendment by amendment, article by article. Okay? I love you guys. I really hope you're having a blessed day. I really hope you're safe out there. If you need help, contact us. We'll do what we can because you're American citizens. I don't care who you are, where you are, right or left. You're a citizen. You're a human being. We'll do what we can to help you. We'll do what we can to educate you. We'll do what we can in any ways we are able to. Be blessed.